Good evening from Washington, and thanks for joining us for news from a Catholic perspective. I'm Jason Calvey, in for Lauren Ashburn. Pro-life groups mourn the loss of an unborn baby aborted by a teen mother. A court allowed the illegal immigrant in Texas to end her pregnancy, even though the Trump administration fought for the child's life.
It's heartbreaking, and we prayed that she wouldn't.
Concerned Women for America's Janae Strachey saddened by today's loss of life. This federal appeals court ruled a 17-year-old who crossed the border illegally could go through with an abortion. This morning, she did.
The biggest tragedy, of course, is the death of that unborn child.
Texas Alliance for Life's Joe Poyman calls it a shame.
The place where that young girl, that little girl, had the abortion was only 2 blocks from a wonderful pro-life pregnancy resource center that could have helped her with any need that she had.
Inside this courthouse, the Trump administration fought to keep the girl in federal custody, saying to release her would make them complicit in the abortion. But the ACLU wins.
Anyone here in the United States has due process rights under the Fifth Amendment, and the fact that they're unwilling to acknowledge basic Supreme Court precedent in that regard is almost as shocking as denying Jane Doe her very well settled constitutional right to abortion.
The appeals court agreed, ruling 6-3 in favor of the teen. All judges siding with the mother were appointed by Democratic presidents. Strachey worries they set a troubling precedent.
I think this says to the world, come into America, if you're not happy with your circumstances, whether you've gone through the right processes or not, that you can just come in here and we'll bend over backwards to help you kill your child.
Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton tells EWTN's Pro-Life Weekly this case will open the floodgates for people to travel to this country for abortion. We also heard from White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders. She tells our Mark Irons the Trump administration planned to file an emergency appeal to the Supreme Court.